Okay, we're looking at problem number 2. It says find approximate solutions. So this is where the quadratic formula really comes in handy when we have these really small numbers or numbers that we can't find the exact solution for. So here, sports, and the shot put, an athlete throws a heavy metal ball through the air. The arc of the ball can be modeled by the equation y equals negative 0.04x squared plus 0.84x plus 2, where x is the horizontal distance in meters from the athlete and y is the height in meters of the ball. How far from the athlete will the ball land? So I want to figure out how far will the ball land. So I'm going to use a quadratic formula, and I'm going to plug in my value. So my b will be my 0.84, my a will be my negative 0.04, and my c will be my 2. And so they plug those values in and evaluate it. And they have negative 0.84 plus or minus the square root of 1.0256 divided by negative 0.84. All right, so when they came up with the solution, they came up with two answers like we normally would when we have a quadratic. However, only the positive answer makes sense. I know I'm not going to throw in a negative direction. I'm only going to be throwing in a positive direction. So the negative 26.3 is the only one that makes sense. Let's go on to guided number 2. It says a batter strikes a baseball. The equation y equals negative 0.05x squared plus 0.7x plus 3.5 models his path, where x is the horizontal distance in feet the ball travels and y is the height in feet of the ball. How far from the batter will the ball? Will the ball land round to the nearest tenth of a foot? So I've written it here on my whiteboard, and I am going to, so I know that my A equals negative 0.005, B is equal to 0.7, and C is equal to 3.5. So I'm going to plug it in the equation, negative B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So I get X equals negative 0.7 plus or minus the square root of 0.7 squared minus 4 times negative 0.005 times 3.5 all over 2 times negative 0.005. So I'm coming over here and I get negative 0.7 plus or minus the square root of 0.49. 0.49 plus 0.07, I just evaluated, divided by negative 0.01. Again, I just evaluated. And so when I evaluate again, I get 0.7 plus or minus. I'm going to add these together. And I get 0.56 divided by negative 0.01. And then I'm going to evaluate again. I get 0.7 plus or minus. When I take the square root, I got 0.75 divided by negative 0.01. And then when I, now of course I get 2. So this is, sorry, let me erase here. So I have 2 different ones. So I get X equals 0.7 plus 0.75 over negative 0.01, or X equals 0.7 minus 0.75 over 0.01. And only one of them gives me a positive answer. This one gives me negative 5, and this one gives me 145. So this is the only answer that makes sense. So I get 145 feet. I hope this helps.